Let's talk about 2080s. So even though most of the time in these videos I am zooming into people's faces and laughing, sometimes I make music. And that includes at the moment. So I think if we go back to around about 2013, maybe the best thing I did was with my friend Joe when we were opening for a band called Sisu in Wrexham in Indegin. Ta-da! And yeah, I also played with Emmy at Indegin in 2019. So basically, I've always played music.
Nice one.
But I've been working especially hard on a project for a while now, which is 2080s, which is like this electropop meets fashion art thing. And yes, I'm finally starting to make it all public after all this time. So if we rewind back to this summer in August, I was in High Wycombe and I was selected to be the lead artist at something called the Hybrid Festival, like a celebration of digital and physical art all coming together, which is wonderful. And as part of that, I had a commission and I decided to perform some music. So I decided to perform as a live music video, so behind the screen, and then I went out with a very talented dancer called BB. We made this film in London, in central London, between Leicester Square and Piccadilly, and then BB sort of choreographed some stuff in silhouette behind the screen, and I did a little bit too, and we kind of did this thing for real, and it was really nice and well received, which was good, relieving. So now, very exciting development. This sort of April is Signdance's celebration of 35 years of Signdance. And as such, the show I've been working on all over the place, all over the world, in between spaces, as well as their new work, Oriente, is going to be shown in the Cockpit Theatre, bang in the middle of central London, on sort of March 30th to April 2nd. And I've been invited to, play the show, 2080 show, sort of as the opening act, really, and that's very, very exciting. But it also means I need to get some things in order. So this next series of videos is going to be kind of crazy, I would say, and I'd like to document this process with you, to come with me as I figure it all out. So we're going to be recording stuff, for example, in a studio, like next week, is that? Yeah, I'm going to be recording stuff next week in a studio. So getting the music together, getting the fashion elements together, working with some photographers and other people I really like and admire, and that'll be exciting. And then, putting together the live show and physically figuring it out, because there's projections, there's more video footage, there's more music, I've got to figure out the staging, choreography, that's cool. On top of that, there's lots of travel because I'm starting to work with Signdance again, very end of this month, and so I'm going to be in different countries, different continents as well, actually, and yeah, it's all going to get a little bit hectic, I think, and so yes, the documentation is going to be particularly interesting, I hope. That's it, 2080s. I'm finally doing it. This is my music fashion project, and I'm very excited to share it with you. But first things first, as part of what I was doing, I needed to record like a tape. Like I'm going to perform these shows, right, with Signdance, but I also want to do other shows, and one of the main ones, of course, I'm being in Wrexham, is Focus Wales, and I needed an application and all that stuff to do that. So I recorded my application video for Focus Wales recently, so I'm going to sort of show you how that process went. This thing I'm doing currently doesn't have any music on Spotify or anything really, apart from the video from the summer of the show, so I need something a bit more relevant. But we had a big issue because the big screen, because the bloody show happens behind the screen, we couldn't actually fit my screen in this room, or any room really, seeing as it's 5 meters wide. Big error on my part. Good advice for anyone looking to buy a big projector screen: don't always buy the biggest one you can get. Think about what else you might need it for. 3 songs I'm going to do right there, and I'm going to splice the video half and half. So from the footage from the summer, with the whole silhouette thing, the whole video thing, the whole choreography thing, and then the other half of the video, just me, very plain and simple. I've got this big old wire here coming through everything so we can get some extra power upstairs, and I just trying to find that now. It's big stretch. Okay, yes, aha, the lights. Okay, so we've got the absolute basics of what I need. MacBook, Focusrite, just to put the microphone into, the little MIDI keyboard, some water, and this is a shelf from upstairs, and I have not put the shelves up yet. I'm going to paint them black, so in some ways I've saved myself there. So I'm running Logic on this laptop here. I have actually mapped these songs out in main stage so I can play along with the keyboard and the audio, like a live thing, but for the purpose of this video, because I'm matching something else, I'm actually going to use the Logic track to do it. So now I'm just going to get my headphones on, check it's working, see that it's okay, and to be honest with you, I'm running out of time so much soon as the deadline is midday tomorrow, and I need to actually put this thing together. I just need to do it. So yeah, cheers. Well, hey! Alright, so I've just reviewed the stuff I shot, and to be honest with you, it's okay. I have no idea about the audio because I'm using the microphone that I'm not too sure about, and I'm using it on this setup, which is, you know, it is not practical really, but I think it's okay. I think I can get away with it. So I'm just going to record some additional backing vocals in the exact same space, just to put on the sides a little bit like how I would imagine it should sound if it was live, or a little bit more like how it should sound. And then I'm probably going to try and get out of here. Alright, so I hope that was interesting. I'm going to put the links in the description so you can follow 2080s on different platforms. I've got so many videos and things ready to go just to kick all this stuff off. So they're going to start being posted at the end of this week. So with TikTok and Instagram especially are the two that I'm going for. And YouTube actually, through YouTube Shorts. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm very excited. It'll release music, release fashion stuff, release some interesting Web3 related projects I'm working on too. Yeah. This is all going to be very, very cool and new and exciting, and I might massively fail. However, I think every now and then, you know, you really have to be prepared to massively fail in order to massively succeed at something you have a real interest in. So, yeah, enjoy that, and hopefully I don't massively fail, and it's all good. Ciao for now.